السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أولا نختار أن نشكركم على الانضمام أو مشاهدة هذا الفيديو. طبعا هذا الفيديو ما هو بث مباشر، هو مجرد فيديو بسيط جدا عفوي من مواطن موريتاني. من خلاله نختار نمشي رسالة اللي قال وزارة الرقمنة بالتحديد. طبعا ونين نقول وزارة الرقمنة لا أعني بذلك الوزير بالذات، وإنما مشي رسالة للوزارة ككل كمؤسسة، وليست كشخص، يعني كمؤسسة بالذات. يعني في هذا الفيديو نختار نتكلم فيه عن موضوع جد شائك ومهم جدا، لكن سابق أن نتطرق لهذا الموضوع ونتكلم عنه نختار نوجه تحية وتقدير وتهنئة لطلابنا الكرام اللي قدوا في هذه السنة ينجحوا في امتحان البكالوريا، وراجم عند الله يوفقهم إن شاء الله في تجربتهم الدراسية إن شاء الله في الجامعة. كذلك نختار نقول للشباب اللي ما وفقهم الله سبحانه وتعالى في النجاح في هذه السنة: لا تقلقوا، لا تحزنوا، هذه مجرد مرحلة عادية. قد يعود ما كاتب لكم مولانا تنجحوا لهذه السنة، يقارب السنة الجاية تعودوا أنتم هم المتفوقين. وعموما الشهادة هي مجرد ليست يعني هي الإثبات الوحيد اللي يثبت كفاءة المرء أو معرفته أو خبرته. فبالتالي الكثير من الناس في العالم قد يحققوا النجاح بدون الحصول على شهادة، والأدلة لذلك كثيرة. لكن عموما نختار نهنئ الطلاب اللي وفقهم الله سبحانه وتعالى في النجاح في هذه السنة، وراجلهم عندنا التوفيق والسداد إن شاء الله في المستقبل. ياك نرجع لموضوع الفيديو. الفيديو هو نختار نتكلم فيه، نوصل بعض من المقترحات أو بعض من الأفكار لوزارة الرقمنة، وزارة الرقمنة بالتحديد. لكن طبعا في هذا الفيديو نختار نتكلم فيه باللغة الإنجليزية، لأن هي لغة الرقمنة وهي لغة التكنولوجيا وهي لغة الاقتصاد عموما، لغة التقنية. لكن بالنسبة للناس اللي غير متحدثين باللغة الإنجليزية نقول لهم لا تقلقوا، الفيديو طبعا لا يعود فيه سبتايتل اللي هو الترجمة المكتوبة. فبالتالي حتى لو أنتم ما تتكلموا باللغة الإنجليزية عادي جدا تقدروا تشاهدوا الفيديو ولا تشوفوا الترجمة المكتوبة. ولا نحاول طبعا نعود فيه يعني نختصر الكلام جدا، جاك الفيديو ما يعود طويل حتى ولا يعود ممل. أنا فقط عندي مجرد يعني مواطن بسيط جدا، عندي فيه بعض من المقترحات وعندي بعض من الأفكار نختار نوصلهم لأعلى مستوى في داخل الدولة. وطبعا عذروني على تواضع المكان، فأنا ماني صانع محتوى ولاني يعني بلوجر أو كونتنت كرييتور. أنا مجرد إنسان عادي جدا، عندي مجموعة من الأفكار نختار نوصلها للجهات المعنية والناس اللي مسؤولين عن إدارة هذا البلد، وبالذات وزارة الرقمنة. أولا firstly, I would like to introduce myself to you. My name is Ali Mohammed Bijel. I am 36 years old and I am the founder and CEO of A Planet. A Planet is a digital transformation company that was founded on 2024. And firstly, before I came to Mauritania, before I start this company, I was working internationally in United Arab Emirates. I worked in governmental entities and private and international entities. I don't want to go deep into details of this experience, but one thing I want to add is that when I came back to my country, I come with the conclusion that in Mauritania we don't lack ambition or intelligence. We are very smart people in Mauritania. If you look around and see our students around the globe, all of them are very smart. Like if you go to like any continent, like Asia, Africa, or America or Europe, you will find that Mauritanians are always top 10. They are always the head. That means that we don't lack intelligence, we don't lack ambition. So what we lack basically is digital bridge. What do we mean by digital bridge? A digital bridge that can transform or bring all the most advanced technologies and translate them intelligently into our local infrastructure. So this is something that we need here in Mauritania, because if you look around, like you don't need to make any like, let's say, honest diagnosis to figure this reality. If you look around and go to any governmental entity nowadays, you will find that there is a huge gap in digitalization, and it still lack digitalization. So I know that some of you will say that the Ministry of Digital Transformation has worked so hard in order to digitalize as much sector as it can. Yes, that's true. The Ministry of Digital Transformation works so hard day in and day out in order to digitalize as much as they can, but we are still way behind the track. What has been digitalized so far is less than 5%. Let me say so that what has been digitalized so far is less than 5%. Like, I know that, like, if you look at, for example, the fintech platforms, like all the banking system platforms like Bankili, Sadat, BCE and others, this is good point. And even also the legal and documentation platforms like Howiyati, Al-Ain, Laqoud, this is good step, but there is still much more to be done, okay? I mean, if you look around, look at the agricultural sector, hospitals, I mean healthcare sector, hospitals, if you look at the business, the commercial businesses, and all other aspects of life, there is a huge lack in digitalization. It's still not digitalized yet. Okay, so like how can we solve this critical situation? So if we have this problem right now, how can we solve it? So from my perspective, if you would like to solve it, you don't need like to bring any global technology company and ask them to like to provide some technical solutions for these for the governmental sector entities, because it will fail. Because in order to succeed in providing a good like a technical solution, you need first to balance between two things. You need to understand the technology and also the reality or the society. Like, for example, I will give you a simple example on this. If you, for example, bring let's say Indian company, technology company, and ask them to provide some technical solution in governmental sector here, like to make a digitalization, for example, they will fail definitely, because they don't understand the work environment, or they don't understand the mentality of the Mauritanians. So for that reason, like, you know, the solution does not come by importing it. The solution does not come from Paris or from Beijing or from Silicon Valley. The solution must be built from within, okay? And there is also another point I want to mention to the Ministry of Digital Transformation, that if you would like to create a great impact on the digital transformation sector, you don't do it by initiatives. Initiatives do nothing. I know that I'm not trying to point my finger at someone or try to underestimate them and say that, I mean, especially the bloggers and content creators who have initiated initiative about AI. I don't want to talk about them badly. They are respectful people, and I respect them all. I know that they are successful people in their field, but I just want to tell them, to the ministry, if you really would like to create a good impact on the digital sector, it is not by initiative. You cannot do it by initiative or by slogans or by symposiums. You cannot do it by this. Because I'll give you a simple example on this. Like when Mark Zuckerberg decided, for example, to create Facebook, he did not ask his friends to come and gather and make initiative about global connectivity. When Sam Altman decided to create OpenAI, he did not gather his friends and ask them to make initiative for example, OpenAI. When, let's say, Johnson Huang created NVIDIA, he did not ask his friends to gather and make initiative about semiconductors and some electronic chips. When Elon Musk decided to create Tesla, he did not gather his friends to make initiative about EV, about electronic vehicles. So initiatives do nothing. Forums do nothing. Symposium do nothing. So if you really would like to create a good impact on the digital sector, you need to embrace the startup technology company. You need to embrace them. You need to open the doors for the startup technology company. Why? Because the startup technology company can provide you technical solutions for most of the sectors, of the governmental sectors that you have right now. Most of them. Okay, and let me just talk to you a bit about a group called Livrik. Livrik, like it's a WhatsApp group, but it includes more than like 400 or 500 engineers, business owners, entrepreneurs, engineers, and developers, and also coders. Like most of them, they work all together, they share information day in and day out. So this Livrik group, I think, is, let me say that it includes the smartest people ever in Mauritania. Because these engineers and coders, most of them work in governmental sector, some of them work private sector, some of them work in like internationally, but you know, they share information. So my suggestion is that the Ministry of Digital Transformation needs to open its door for these kind of people, people who can like create, who can execute, who can deploy, people who have been in this field for a long period of time, people who really have like digital solutions, who have technical solutions. They can help to improve, for example, healthcare sector, agricultural sector, commercial business sector, and etc. and so on. Not by bloggers, influencers, content creators. They can do nothing when it comes to digitalization. I know that, I respect them all. I know that they are successful people and they are good when it comes to brand marketing, but when it comes to digitalization, they are not coders, they are not programmers or like software engineers. They cannot provide you technical solutions. So my suggestion to the Ministry of Digital Transformation, if you really would like to have to be successful in your job, or like in digitalizing the governmental sector, you need to open your doors and collaborate with startup technology companies. I know that there was something called hackathon. It was a competition made by the ministry 2 or 3 days ago. That was a good step, and I encourage it a lot. But I want the ministry to do that kind of competition frequently, and also try to enlarge the number. I know that they took around like 3 companies, 3 technology companies. That's good step, but you need to enlarge it and to make it bigger, like to take around like maybe 10 or 15 or 20 technology companies. Because right now in Mauritania we have more than 69 technology companies at this moment as I talk to you. And most of them have technical solutions. Most of them have digital products that they would like to deliver to the public so that people can benefit from it. Okay, like I will just talk simply about, for example, a planet, and I'm not trying to propagandize myself. I don't want to make a propaganda like for anybody. I just want to talk as an example. Like in our company, for instance, we are still startup company, but we have achieved milestones that many other companies take so long to reach. And right now we are registered vendor with the World Bank Marketplace. With the World Bank and also with UN Global Marketplace. And also we have secured official partnership agreement with one of the most advanced technology company in the world. It is in India, called WebMob Technologies. It has some branches in other parts of the world, like for example UAE and United States and also here in Mauritania. So we have also provided some solutions in healthcare sector and also in transport sector. And right now at this moment, as I talk to you, we are building a platform for agriculture. And this platform will be like very important platform because it is empowered by satellites and also with AI, with artificial intelligence. And let me just talk a bit about this platform. This platform is called Khair al-Ard, meaning the goodness of the land. It is it's agricultural marketplace platform. Okay, it can connect all the farmers, breeders, and also landowners all together across the land, across the whole country. And also it is empowered by satellites. There are 2 satellites integrated into this platform. One of them is called Landsat 9, and Landsat 9 is it's a satellite that belongs to NASA. And there is also another satellite called Sentinel-A, which belongs to ESA. ESA means European Space Agency. So we could somehow integrate these 2 satellites into our platforms. And also we integrated AI advisor, okay, into the platforms. This AI advisor can read each farmer's data, like for example, it can read his information about his harvest, about the stock, about the sales history, and it even can talk to him in his own dialect. Okay, so this platform is still under process right now. And there, like when we try to promote or to advertise it or to show it, we did not find any person. We even tried to deliver it to the Ministry of Digital Transformation. We couldn't find anybody to open the door for us. And simultaneously, we see the Ministry of Digital Transformation opening their door for bloggers, for dancers,